The Pantry is a project for young people using creativity to talk about food in this day and age when they are bombarded and surrounded by media influences that tell them that their bodies aren't right and that they're not good enough. The opportunity to work with artists, in particular artists with experience of eating disorder and hidden disability, to create and make their own responses to food, their rituals around food, and to create resources that can be held within a web and used with other young people.
I mean, you get people in the magazines with perfect bodies, and then you got me. It's just so unfair. It's giving me and everyone like more a sense of not only like how to act a part that's like that, but how food and media and everything can like affect people and what the strong impact that food has over everyone's lives.
Oh my god, Roxy! Hi!
No, we started off just with the scenario of anorexia, and we had to build off that just of eating disorders. So we were put into groups, and then everyone just sort of in their groups came up with all the different ideas that they could do, and sort of each week we'd add a scene, and the teacher would just let us rehearse, and we'd add scenes, and finally we came to a final scene using all the different techniques that we'd learned.
What is that?
Yeah, that looks disgusting.
Oh, well, actually, that's just a proper Irish salad. I mean, it's potatoes, and cheese.
It looks disgusting. Do you know how many calories could be in that?
What do you mean, calories?
What, like eating a huge pile of fat? Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah? Well, you should. Yeah, you should.
People my age don't really listen to adults that much. We want to rebel against them. And like, if people our age do it, then they're our friends and stuff, so they'll really listen to us and like take it in. But if it's adults, then it's just the same old thing. They're lecturing us. It's just boring.
Darling, are you anorexia?
Oh, good.
I said, are you okay?
I'm just anorexia out. No, Mum, okay, I'm not anorexic.
Don't speak to your mother like that.
We never said you were. We said, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
What? No, okay? Shut up.
Sort of like anorexia is sort of like, it's very like mental, and it's like surroundings and stuff and how people treat you, and sort of like how sensitive you can be if someone sort of, I don't know, like if they bully you and you're really sensitive inside about something about you, then it can really affect them, and you've got to be careful about what you say.
So you've eaten 4 burgers and now you're eating that?
Yeah, I'm just hungry.
Grubbers, you're going to end up fat.
I'm not fat.
People are going to call you fat grubbers.
I'm not fat.
Now, do you really want that? Do you really want people going fat grubbers? Fat grubbers? Fat grubbers? Fat grubbers?
I don't even know what happened to him. He suddenly became all distant and wouldn't eat anything. And I think it was that Emily girl. She started calling him fat grubbers. I mean, can you believe someone would call him fat grubbers? I know it's kind of childish and everything, but I mean, really, that can really damage someone.
We've been taught about it in science, but not as thoroughly as we've looked into it, and how we've kind of explored the feelings, whereas with science we're taught it, and then we're just told, and in citizenship we're just told about it, and then but we don't really go into as much detail as we have in drama.
Who are you? Please.
You're dying.
I think the biggest impact on me would probably be the behaviour of someone with an eating disorder, and like it's helped me to realise what kind of things might happen if I had like a friend that was suffering from one. I might be able to realise it better and help them with it.
Bring crisp.
Oh, no thanks. I ate biology.
No, you didn't. I'm in your biology class. I didn't see you eat.
What, you watched me the entire lesson?
You see people who are like anorexic or like bigger on the other side, like bigger in size, because you shouldn't really sort of stereotype them. It's like could be their environment, like at home, what's happening, and so you shouldn't judge people on what they look like.
It isn't an invitation,
Oh my god, it is!
Oh my god! I love you guys. You're like my best friends. Yeah, we know.
Dear Fatty, you will never look like Victoria Beckham. So start eating. P.S. Don't eat this.
Well, to talk about food with my friends and using to portray it in drama, it's been really useful because we wouldn't normally say what our eating habits are, but when we use this tablecloth to show what we ate and how we ate stuff, we could also include it in our drama, and I think it gave out a stronger message to the viewers than it would if we were just having a normal conversation.
Peanut butter and grape sandwiches? My favourite!
So weird.
It's been a really valuable experience for the young people to be influenced and inspired through creativity. And of course, as part of the curriculum, a lot of the young students we're working with, particularly in this part, are drama students working towards their GCSEs. So it's been a very different way to reach some of those targets for those young people.
So food is a good thing for you?
Yeah, it is. It's positive. You need it to survive, so it might as well be yummy.
The pantry happens in school. It's a project that is school-based at the same time as we're developing artistic responses with the young people. Local dietitians are working with their teachers. The point of the pantry is that the pantry is a resource that comes from the young people themselves, working with artists with hidden disability, artists with experience of eating disorder, so that they can find their own creative responses and develop resources that can be housed in our pantry website, so things that are pickled and stored on the shelves that other young people can enjoy and tap into and find relevant because they're driven and designed by the young people themselves.